Hi, Gloria.
Take a look about you. What's strong in you?
How you doing? How you doing?
Well,
anyway. Oh, yes.
How your
I'm
day
showing
going
my
so
shirt
far?
First, what's strong in me?
Well,
I see you wearing the shirts that I bought. What's strong in me is that what
Shout out.
my shirt is
shirt.
saying. Believe in. Take a look and
fight
see.
for. Oh, Lord. I
I'm
don't
a
drop
very
my
strong
glasses.
person.
But anyway,
Stand
very
up and
strong
show my
advocate.
shirt says the
Okay,
same
this is
thing
what
as everybody
my
else's
shirt
says.
says.
If I want to
As
fight
what's
for you,
strong
the
in
rest
you,
of
I'm gonna
everybody,
make sure I fight
let me
for
tell
you.
you what's
It
strong. I'm
says-
gonna be genuine about it also.
Can you see it?
So just being
That's
powerful
strong in
enough
me.
to say no.
Okay. You might be seeing it backwards,
anyway, I
but
don't
it says, what is strong in you?
So, and direct enough to, since I've been home, because everybody is quarantined just about, and people don't go out that often, and I am part of that. So I don't go out that often. But what I have been doing is I've been watching a lot of episodes, different shows with episodes that I would never normally watch. And one of the ones I just recently watched was Married at First Sight. So we're all at home, and we're going to discuss this right about now. I want you to take a look of this clip. And I'm showing you most of the finale of this show, but I think it's like 9 or 10 different episodes, seasons, however you want to call it. But this is the end of it.
So now the time has come for your decision. Do you want to stay married, or do you want to get a divorce?
That was interesting. It was done by 3 psychologists. And that experiment was so interesting. And the dynamics of each couple. Okay, what they did was they chose 8 people and they strategically matched them up together. Now, we're going to start with the first couple, which is Keith and Iris.
So overall, I do want to see where this goes, so I do want to stay married.
Going into this, I didn't know who I was going to be married to, and I had a lot of concerns. I do think that we are in different places individually, and for that reason, I would like to get a divorce. I think you're an amazing person. I think you're an amazing woman, but I'm just not sure that you're the right one for me. You are somebody who means so much to me.
I guess I'm at peace with it because it's something that I can't change. It's like I can't change how many relationships I've been in to distinguish if I am a viable wife or not. So
You are a viable wife.
My heart is broken for Iris. To not have somebody reciprocate those feelings of love is a really tough thing to endure.
You know, I really wanted this. I wanted this so bad.
And for then it not to work out is just devastating.
Don't ever question you. Okay, you are worthy.
It's something that's going to be hard for me to deal with, I guess, because I don't want a divorce. I know thinking back on all the great times we have has been amazing.
Now, Keith and Iris, I thought was the superb couple. In the beginning, I thought they would be the main ones to make it. Keith and Iris had it was a bond that they had with each other. They had they were cute too. They were cute as a couple. Don't you think they were cute? Glow 1? What you think, Glow 2? They were cute. Glow 3, I know because she was so excited about Keith and Iris. What's that? I know you were. Keith and Iris was a virgin. And I'm going to tell you what really, really, really probably messed up, where she messed up at. Because she was a supportive wife to Keith. Keith's grandmother died during the airing of the show. And you could see the genuine support that Irish gave him. And he was very appreciative of that, you know. I mean, he was very close to her for that. But one of the things that he tried to do, he tried to have a discussion, was about sex because she was a virgin. And Iris hid behind her virginity. For one thing, everything was, oh, he should know how important this is to me. And, you know, every time he tried to have a discussion about it, she would clam up and she would become so uncomfortable behind it. And so in his mind, he thought she was immature when it came to sex. He felt she was a phenomenal woman, but she was very immature when it came to sex because she didn't quite know what to talk about. She was not experienced in having sex, but she wasn't willing to try to let someone teach her about it. That's my take on it. Now, Keith was and I do mean he was patient. He was a very patient man, giving her time, caressing the fact that she is a virgin. It was, when he heard that first, he knew it was going to be hard to deal with, because I don't think he wanted to deal with an inexperienced woman. But at the same time, he liked her enough to be patient. But they had mutual respect. Oh, yeah, they had their arguments and whatnot. But it was arguments where they didn't disrespect each other. That's what couples do. And when the psychologist did come in and talk to each couple from time to time, I think they were quite impressed with Keith and Irish because they had established things from the beginning, okay? So, but this couple never consummated their marriage. She just was not there. And as a result, when they got to the finale, and they asked her first, so, do you want a divorce or do you want to stay in a marriage? And of course she wanted to stay in a marriage. She was the only child, okay? And she really reached out to a lot of people to try to get some answers and other opinions and what people felt, you know. But at the end, she just, I don't know what was stopping her, but she couldn't do it. She did say at one point, you know, when they were in the moment, she goes, oh, I feel like jumping those bones. But I'm like, okay. I was wondering throughout the show, when was she going to give him or consummate the marriage? But she kept referring to him taking my virginity. And so it made him uncomfortable, and he didn't want to be the first to take her virginity and not stay with her. He want her to be able to have that special person or someone who she's a match with to she give herself to, which will make it special. But at this point, he didn't think he was that one. They weren't soulmates, and he didn't feel that at all. So as a result, he wanted a divorce, which broke all of the psychologist's heart. They cried, and I felt bad because I'm like, oh no, I thought that was a match. But hey, strategically, nah, that was not a match. Well, anyway, I want to know, what did you think about it, Glow 2?
Well, to tell you the truth, you asked me about Keith and Iris. Like you, I think that they were
I thought that they would make it because to me, they seem like one of the best couples. And I just don't understand why they didn't make it. I think what truly happened is that they just weren't cut out for each other in the long run. Now,
I can see that.
it was a challenge, and they tried. And both of them were strong individuals. He was patient, and she wasn't giving it up at all. She just, like you said, she was hiding behind her virginity. And that was something she claimed as sacred to her. So she wasn't willing to give anything away. She didn't play hard to get either. But yes, I was taken by that quite a bit. I think what it was is that she was afraid. There was something that did not sit with her, well with her sexual wise. And you know, one of the things is when he asked her to tell a secret. They were supposed to tell a secret. They did all kinds of things to try to help them to get to a place where they can be intimate, but it just didn't work. And that thing of telling a secret, you know, like, what secret do you have? And then she told a doggone thing about her swallowing a quarter. He was quite upset with that. I think that's when he decided, I'm not going to marry her. I saw it in his face then as I watched the program. Yes, I did. Well, anyway, honey, I'm sorry they didn't make it. But I'm like you. You tell me when you find out, because you said you was going to do some research, but when you do your research and you find out that they did get back together outside of the show, I wonder, did they continue to make it? That's something we're going to have to investigate, really, because they were pretty close, and I just can't believe that he decided to divorce her. And maybe he decided to divorce her to become her friend and let things happen naturally. Because I think she really wanted him to bust her cherry. Yes, I think he was the one that she wanted to do that. But he didn't want to do that. He was man enough to not want to do that and walk away from her. That's my take on it. You got it.